All right, Catherine. I'm live. Yeah. Ooh. All right, now send out my invite. Well, no, I am. It's like every time something, it just slows up. I don't understand it. All right, let me get these. I'm hearing a lot of talking, and I'm not hearing a lot of being quiet. Well, you can't. No, we're checking here about that. Hey, Catherine. Hey, Dad. I'm sorry. Did y'all not know that I was going live? Did I not announce that 16 times? Yeah, I've got tens of people waiting for me right now. 10 people. 10. 10 to like 20? Maybe 30. I heard from you. All right. If y'all can hear me. If y'all can hear me. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? All right. Janie, your link is coming. Teresa, your link is coming. I can bring up this prehistoric. Let's see. All right. Hi, guys. I'm still sending links. Hold on. Oh, they might not even be able to hear me. I don't know if my mic works on this. All right. Send. Okay. No. Up. All right. Okay. Can y'all hear me? My chat is not up yet. I only have one person waiting. Hold on, guys. It's so slow. I don't know why. My chat's still not popping up. Hold on. Jesus. Who's here? Janie.
Hey, I can see the chat. We've got 51 people.
Every time I plan to go, my computer says, nope, not going to do it. Not going to do it today.
Well, so I can keep up with the chat for you if you need me to.
All right. All right. So I think it's coming. I sent her a link. Let me go. My night people don't get excited because I'm thinking. Hello, everyone.
Quinny wants to know if you're going to do drama recap or just The Walking Dead.
I'm probably going to do it now, and then I'll probably do the drama recap because I don't know. I mean, I don't want to get nobody in trouble. So, like, when I do these on my panel, I don't want her to get in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if Jenny wants to stick with me, we can do it now.
I don't mind
we'll do it.
Recap.
But yeah. wasn't around a lot today. I was watching. I've told y'all about the reactors, people that react to The Walking Dead on YouTube. I was watching their reactions to see if it was my same reaction, which I haven't shared with anyone. And then I rewatched the episode, and then I went to. There's a channel called the PT channel, which PT channel, and he will take a trailer and break it down into screenshots. He knows like whose contracts have just been renewed. We'll get into that in a minute. He knows what he's kind of from the comics, so we kind of know what's coming. But with this, hey, with the TV show, we don't know what's coming. They've proven that. Don't. Hey, Teresa, my love.
Hey.
I'm trying to pop up. All right, I'm gonna try to screen share y'all.
Hi, Teresa.
So,
Hi, Janie.
Janie, give me your overall opinion.
Oh, that's you come with the hard stuff.
I'm coming quick. I'm coming hard and quick because I have one and I just can't wait.
Well,
What was your? Like overall, when the episode, how did you feel?
I felt like, and I have to go back to the last episode because you were talking about how Michonne is getting up every night and going out and killing walkers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that was like foreshadowing that Michonne is ready to go through like this whole transition, because I think she was getting bored with this life now because their life has been so focused on just surviving that once things settle down, she doesn't know how to go back to normal, right? So now that Rick...
Right,
Oh, go ahead, hon.
No, it's been a year and a half, so it's been quiet for her for a year and a half.
Exactly.
We always have to remember that. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that she's realizing that this quiet life, she's never going to get that back. She's not comfortable with it. And so I think with Rick then now being thought dead, and whether he dies or not, she doesn't know, but they think he's dead at any rate. I think that she's going to go through this whole transition where she ups her badass game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think
that the guy, that PT guy said, we're going to get season 3 Michonne back.
Mm-hmm. And I think that it's going to be the same with...
I don't know that I want her back.
I think it's going to be the same with Daryl and with Carol as well. Because they were all having a rough time transitioning back into this kind of normal life. Carol is...
Yeah.
Carol decided to accept the engagement ring, but there's always that feeling that the normal life that they had before, they don't feel comfortable in it anymore.
I have to agree. I think, Daryl's never been a sit around the campfire and if you don't
You're cutting in.
Oh no. Can you hear me?
I can hear about every other word.
It's bad.
Robot.
I have an I'll call it back. I have an better.
No.
Ah, shit. All right, hold on. I don't want. go back and come back in. Hold on. I also have 6 chats up. Hold on.
While she's working on
Better.
I want to say hi to everyone in the chat. We've got a lot of people who came in, and we're glad you came to listen and join us.
All right, so this is no better.
Try again.
No, it's not. All right. Hold on.
We can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. All right, hold on. I'm a coming back. All right. Oh, go back, you asshole. Every time I try to screen share, I can't do it. Come on. All right. No, we're not. We're going to go right back to that one. Oh, I'm so sorry. I did. Oh. Hey, I'll be right back. Shit.
We need to go fund for better Wi-Fi.
We do. Let's run that right now. Us, babe, did you hurt your hip? I'm glad you got. I got the pictures of you in the hospital. I'm glad they've got you hooked up.
That should be funny tonight.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I was hoping to get maybe 1 or 2 more entries. So if anyone in here doesn't know, you can still get them in. You have about an hour and 45 minutes.
All right. Oh, I'm so mad at this thing. I could die. I could die. I'm gonna pull this thing out the window. I'm trying to be creative, Chris, and I need a staff. Fucking need staff. All right, hold on. I'm coming back, people. Coming back large and in charge.
We can hear you really good now.
Can you really? That's funny. All right, yeah, hold on. The kids are getting ready to fight because they know. Okay, never mind them. All right. I'm coming back. Is it any better? Please tell me it's better.
Oh, it's much better. We can hear you.
Oh, all right. Okay, Teresa. When that episode went off, how did you feel?
I think we lost Teresa.
Oh, Teresa. All right, I'm going to tell you how I felt. I was, you know, when that episode went off, if it would have ended with the blow up and Rick is gone and we can just process that and go on, I'd have been sad, but I'd have been happy. Now, I was not, when Jadis picked him up and they took him out of there, I was not happy. I take it back. I was happy until I saw Scott Gimple on The Talking Dead. And he said, oh, well, Rick's going to be in 3 feature-length films, and we're going to do. And I'm like, do not jerk me around, Scott Gimple. You already did that last season with Carl. No, he's definitely not coming back. But we're going to have a movie. No. So then I find out that Maggie is gone. This is probably her last episode. So Maggie's gone as well. I guess we'll find out next week. But we went what 6 years after the phone call. I'm just happy. I'm not happy. I don't know if anybody else was not happy. I felt, I was so angry because let me process it. I think, they just jerked us around so much on this show. But then I found out that Andrew Lincoln wanted to leave last season.
I think she's working out her aggressions about this by building a shelf.
Lord, is that me?
I think so.
What the? Yeah, I'm back in Lord.
She's got to build a shelf right now while she's talking.
I'm telling you, I'm so mad. I'm building a shelf. It is. I don't have anything on. But hi, everybody in the chat. I'm sorry to see you. I had trouble getting in. Anyway, so I was pissed. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I want to see Daryl like. Do we not agree that Daryl at the end is what did it? I cried.
Oh yes, I lost it when Daryl was tearing up.
I lost it with Herschel. Was it so hard to hear me? Let me try about that. Herschel, I cried. All right, is this any better? Any better at all?
Teresa, say something and let me see if you sound okay.
I can't get this to work on my doggone phone, so I'm having a little trouble here.
Well, I'm having trouble.
I can hear Teresa fine.
Okay. Take out Hot mic, you know what they say? Hot mic.
Now I can hear you.
I'm Tom. Sorry, guys. I dropped my good headphones last week. And decided my mic was on. Down to the top of the so I have to get them. Is that me? That's not me. Jenny, all right, let me get back. If y'all can hear me.
Yes, I can.
Okay, now it's working.
Shane, if I could screen share, I'm gonna again because I went back and took all these. There was so much that went on in this episode. It was so many things, and I don't understand them. I don't understand them. Like I understand that. Like, did y'all remember hearing them ask him, "What's your wound? What is your wound?" It was like,
I'm gonna hang out.
Does that mean? First, it was like Morgan asked, and if y'all remember, I think maybe in the first show, Morgan did ask Rick what his wound was.
Yeah, that was the first words that I heard in the new.
And then it was Abraham asking him, and then Lori, "What's your wound?" I do not know what that means. I know that the guy Michael was on set. I don't know why
Shannon and Janie.
Oh.
What are you doing? I'm probably not screen sharing. I didn't hit the button. I don't understand that. I understand that Wayne, got that rage like me. And he ripped that guy's neck out. That kind of geared Rick up to the next deal, which was Herschel with bro. Oh God, Herschel. Well, Herschel was apologizing. Sasha's part. I don't understand why she was there. I don't now.
I don't know why she was there either.
Yes.
I didn't know what she was saying. I didn't You know, when he, oh God, it was just heart-wrenching.
She was people who didn't understand at all. I think maybe it just came down to who was available to do it, because it seems like that should have been Glenn's part.
Thank you. Where the hell was Glenn? Where the hell was Carl? Where the hell was Lori? You know, I mean, when he said, I'm looking for my family, I'm looking for my family, I kept expecting to see Carl pop up. But we didn't see Carl. I was
Right.
expecting to see Glenn
Where was Carl and his wife? And Glenn, for that matter. Glenn's the one that saved his life in the first place.
Right. And I'm like, I'm waiting. I am prepared for these people to come back. I'm mentally, I have my tissues. I've got wine. I was like, any minute they're coming. Any minute. That was all. So that was kind of, wasn't complete to me. I usually love every episode of The Walking Dead. I usually just love it. But I felt so, and I was ready to let go of Rick. I was ready. I was ready. When Daryl turned around and cried, I was ready. When Michonne was screaming and hollering, I was ready. I was right there with them. I wasn't expecting Jadis. And by the way, do you know whose RV she was in? Remember Heath?
Yeah.
That's confirmed. That was Heath's RV.
Uh-huh.
If y'all remember way back when him and what was her name? I haven't seen her in so long. When she picked up that thing, it was PPP. You remember that when Tara. They went to, you know, where they were scavenging, and she fell off the thing, and she went to Oceanside. And by the time she got back, the RV was gone, and the only thing on the ground was that card that said PPP. And Heath was gone. We ain't heard from Heath since season 6. So they confirmed that Jadis was in Heath's RV. So whoever the hell we're talking to, I don't know who's on the right. I'm so upset. Help me, people. Am I the only one? I am so mad.
Well, I'm not really, because I like knew 2 or 3 episodes ago. I told Luke, I said, you watch. When Jadis has to come up with someone on there, because I knew that they had said Rick was going to quote unquote die. I said, you watch. The helicopter is going to take off with him. And last night when it happened, I was like, I called it.
So who do we think the helicopter people are?
I don't think it's the Commonwealth, which you remember the Commonwealth. You remember when the woman came with the glasses and gave Maggie the copy of
Right.
All right, that's the Commonwealth. I think. I don't know if that's them. I guess we'll find out when we do see this, you know.
Does anyone think that the helicopter people are maybe the government and they've caused something on purpose or even by accident that has caused all of this to happen?
That was the feeling I was having. And like they're doing this as a test subject thing.
Yeah. Yeah, because I still don't know what A and B means. I mean, we all think we know, but I don't know what it means. I thought. I'm just, because you remember when Jadis was attacking Gabriel, she said, and I thought you were a B, and hit him. So I'm thinking, all right, is that good to be a B? And then when she said I had a B, I got an A. Whatever the hell she said. I was so pissed off when I saw her. I was like, Jadis, get the hell off my TV.
So I have another question. So Rick wanted to leave the series, so they had to kill him off or send him off to the helicopter people. And now they're going to do movies that he's going to be in. What was the point?
Only 3 of them is what Gimple said. And if anybody watched The Talking Dead afterwards, Rick wanted to leave last season, and they hate to tell him no, with Chandler leaving, and which Chandler was not. Chandler was fired. He didn't leave.
Oh,
So
really?
I don't understand why that little Gimple guy, the executive producer, why he still called knowing that Andrew Lincoln, Rick, wanted to leave. So Andrew Lincoln was talking. Do y'all remember last season him sitting under that tree and that one episode where he's injured and he says, my mercy prevailed over my wrath. He kept saying that, and he was just, he was telling me, yeah, me and him talked yesterday. He was telling me they actually filmed three endings to that show. One, he died. Two, he lived. And three, the helicopter came and got him. So they filmed three endings because that's how bad he wanted to go. So, but I found out that Melissa McBride and have just signed brand new 3-year contracts. So they're here. I think Bashan, and I can't pronounce her real name, I'm sorry. They're supposedly in negotiations. But Carol and Daryl will be there for 3 more years, 3 more seasons. They've signed the contract.
And Maggie's leaving this season, right?
They say he might have already gone. She might not even be in next week's episode.
Yeah, and I don't understand how that's going to work because the last thing then that we see her doing is holding Michonne back. That doesn't make any sense. How are they going to explain that we never see her again?
We're going to do that 6-year jump, so they're not going to have to explain a whole lot.
That's right. They are.
I think next week's episode is, I can't remember the name of it, but if you look at the description of it, it says 6 years later. So that's how I know.
Oh, wow.
Pulling that out my ass. So Daryl, all right. I just cannot. Well, let's talk about Negan for a minute. Can we talk about Negan? The scene with Maggie and Negan.
Anticlimactic.
Oh,
really? I was all up in my feelings for that one.
I was too. He made me cry. I love Negan. I get Negan. I understand that. When he killed Abraham, he said, "I'm going to take one of you because you're taking a lot of my men." I get that. That was fair in my opinion. That's fair. Rick killed about 90 of his people. I'm going to take one of yours. And then Daryl, of course, got up and punched him, and then there goes Glenn. But we all knew Glenn was going. I mean, there was no way, Glenn was coming out of that. And then, there's a method to Negan's madness.
True.
I got it. And the things that he's done versus the things that Rick has done, they're almost tit for tat bad. Rick was kind of went off the rail a couple seasons ago where he was just, when he started picking the fight with Negan, like I said, they didn't know. But when I'll tell you what, it hurt. I was in the fields when Negan was begging her to kill him because he just wanted to go to see Lucia, which is his wife, not his dad. And then people were saying, "Oh, he smiled at the end of that. He smiled when Maggie didn't kill him." So I went back and watched, and I didn't see him smile. He smiled. I got you. I think he wants to be in there for a year and a half. I think he's miserable. And then we go 6 years ahead. He's still there in prison. He is still there. So, we had to think about this time jump, this stupid time jump. Because I want to see. All right, here's another one of my questions. Who caused this? Was it Maggie trying to go back and see Negan to kill him? Or was it Daryl for getting Rick off track, getting everybody off track? And the whole side, because, you know, when they, so I just, who feels like this was either Maggie or Daryl's fault? Did everything went awry? Oh no, somebody said yes.
Well, real quick, if I can talk about the Negan thing, and then I want to talk about what you just.
Yeah.
When they're outside the door and Michonne won't let Maggie in, Maggie says all that stuff she says, and she says, "It's been a year and a half and it hasn't gotten better. What am I supposed to do with it, right? All this pain." So then she goes in and she sees him, and she sees him in pain, and I think that's when she realized that what Michonne was trying to tell her about it is that he will suffer more being alive. She saw in him what she's feeling in herself, how terrible she feels, and has to live with it every day. And I think then she realizes that the worst thing she can do to him is not kill him.
Absolutely.
Well,
So
when she says, "I'm Negan," that's not Negan. I mean, that is not the Negan we know.
exactly.
She was coming to kill Negan. She was killing. She wanted to kill the Negan that killed Glenn, and this ain't the same person.
No, he's been broken.
He is. And can you please go cut that down, because I can. If they can hear it, that means I can.
So we'll talk about Sopranos next week.
We'll talk about Sopranos. Y'all hear that? You know, the Sopranos. Yeah, Negan is broken. Negan is broken, and it hurt my heart because I don't know, I have a soft spot for him. I really
What's
do.
he going to be like 6 years later, though? And still in prison.
He's talking to Judith. You remember in the time jump, they got, damn it, cut that down. She was sitting on the front porch, right? And she was like, you know, those people I came in, that I brought in, and he said, I guess you want to save them. So it looks like they've developed some kind of, I don't know if Michonne knows she's talking to him like that. That's my husband. He's trying to make
So, and they also made mention for the next 3 episodes that they showed the preview of, that the walkers have adapted.
Yeah, they're starting to transition.
But it's not it's not walkers. Do you know who that is?
Who?
It's a new group called the Whisperers. And
I know that, but I mean, they say that the dead
are evolving,
are transitioning.
Well, that's what Eugene thinks, because they're walking around in circles. Do you remember, like Jesus said, have you ever seen them do that? And they're like, no.
Right.
I got this from a couple of different places, that Eugene thinks that because they don't know that these whispers cover their faces with zombie skin. And they remember when they showed the Rosita and Eugene running and covered themselves up with mud real quick? That's probably actually the whisperers that are coming, and they are like bad. You don't want to play the whisperers. So I think, and that's what most people think, is them looking at them like that, because they are. I mean, they wear the skin of the dead on them. It's disgusting. But that's them, and they're coming. They have made it to, wherever, Alexandria or wherever. So that's another group that they're going to have to fight, and the Whispers are bad. They're bad. Probably, bad. But they wear the skin. So when they saw them conjugating, that was probably actually really Whispers. I don't know, I don't know what they're doing out there, but I know they're coming. Everybody knows they're coming. We think that, Aaron, there was a shot of Aaron and Jesus and Daryl watching them. I think Daryl finally gets a dog. Andrew Lincoln, I mean, not Andrew Lincoln, Norman Reedus has been begging for a dog. For them to write him in a dog. And in the PT channel broke down the trailer, and there's a dog. And we're hoping if they kill that effing dog off, I can't be responsible anymore with these people. If Daryl finally gets a lovely dog and they kill it, I'm done. I'm suing.
I want to say one thing now about what you said after that about whose fault it was.
Yeah, whose fault is this?
Okay, and like I said, I sit and I watch this and I like read my own psychological reasons for things into it, right? But when I think that the resolution between Daryl and Andrew happened in that Rick realized it was his own fault that this was happening, because Daryl and him had been having this argument about how Rick makes the calls. Not everyone believes that that's the right one, but everyone does it because Rick says so, right?
Right.
So Rick is the one who decided that he was going to make this call about getting the two herds to merge and lead them off. Daryl didn't want him to. So then when Rick is on the bridge and Daryl's down there shooting the arrows, Rick's waving his arms saying, no, it's over, no. And I felt like Daryl was making eye contact with him and letting him know that this wasn't his call to make anymore, and that he was going to continue shooting these walkers with the arrows until Rick either couldn't stand anymore, or because if they were going to go down, they were all going to go down together. And then that's when Rick made the decision to shoot the dynamite. And I think then...
Well, yeah, because he kept saying no. He kept saying, don't come up here for me, no.
Yeah.
Because he knew he was dying.
And
then
I think it was letting him know, you don't get to make the calls anymore. Because we love you, not only because we love you, but because we are a family. And if one of us is going to go down, we're all going to go down fighting for him.
It was powerful.
I think the next, after the next episode where it's 6 years later, I think these next shows look really good.
Yeah, they do.
They do. And that's why I was like, people were like, I'm not going to watch anymore. I'm not going to watch anymore when Rick goes. But we owe it, you owe it to these people that have been doing this for a long time, I think that Aaron's going to take some of Rick's role. Daryl's going to take some of Rick's role. Henry's now about 16 or 17. He'll probably take Carl's role, because we didn't like Henry the kid, but we might like Henry the 17-year-old. I think he will assume Carl's role. As Sadie, I haven't seen Sadie. I really like him. And then we've got Judith, who's now 10-ish. So in comics go, the ages are now appropriate, because Carl is supposed to only be 16 or 17 now. But then we had Judith, so somehow or another they're going to have to catch those two up, because we've got a lot like the Magda. Magda is in her group and there was a lot of callbacks, flashbacks. When Judith saved those people, Magda, I don't know her name is. It was very reminiscent of Carl saving Tyrese and Sasha in the prison. So there was a lot of callbacks, we're going back and forth. If it had ended with that, if it had ended with Daryl and them, I just got sucker punched by this damn helicopter. I don't appreciate it. I really don't appreciate it.
I
Because
told
now,
you, Shannon, that he wasn't going to die. I told you that my son had heard that he wasn't going to die.
I know. And I thought, this has got to be a clean cut. Now, does this mean that in a couple of years, Rick and Maggie and everybody's going to come back and, we're going to find out? Because the comic hasn't ended, I don't know how the show can end. Because and Daryl is not in the comic. Daryl has never been in the comic. So
I think it would be neat. The very last episode, those that are still alive would come back together, and hopefully we'll have some resolution to what happened, what caused this.
Daryl's not going to die in the next 3 years. Daryl's not going to die in the next 3 years. Jesus doesn't fare well in the comics. Neither does Ezekiel. I'm not going to say anymore, but see, we can't even now compare it to the comics because we're totally off script now. We've lost Rick and Carl. Oh, I am, Rosebud. I am invested in this. You have no idea. I am invested in this.
It's a good show, Rosebud.
I love these people. I'll tell my son sometimes, I'll go Rick Grimes, Rick Grimes that. Go Daryl that. Any problem dad, I don't know. This doesn't become about walkers. It's not about walkers anymore. At all.
No.
Except for last night, it was a whole lot about walkers. And people were like, oh, Rick's dream was fulfilled. The bridge worked. And I'm like, he blew the effing bridge up. The bridge don't work no more. No more bridge. So no, let's not even talk about that. Oh, it was a sign. It was a symbol. No, it won't. It got blown up. Blowed up, as we say in the South.
Yep, blowed up.
I was disappointed. You remember when okay, I know I keep going back, but when he went out of the doors, done whatever, dead, whatever, I can't remember what it is. I have it in my picture, but I can't.
Originally, it said don't open dead inside, and last night don't open dead outside, but don't was crossed out.
Don't was crossed out, and in that pile there was Jesus, Carol, Daryl, Rosita, everybody was out there dead. And that's why when Sasha pops up and they're talking about it, everybody died, and she made this stupid, I don't even know. Sasha, the hell are you talking about? And Rick had to act like he knew. I want that shit explained to me.
Yeah.
What the hell are you talking about?
It would have made more sense, like I said, coming out of Glenn's mouth.
Yeah, what they said that, so if you remember, Rick was reading, you remember that family fun day, because they had to get Judith to the doctor, so they had that real family fun day last episode. And Rick was reading The Wizard of Oz to her. So they were trying to say that Shane was courage, Herschel was a heart, and Sasha was the brain, which she must be, because her brain went right over mine. I got no idea.
And see, the brain in that situation would clearly be Glenn.
Clearly.
Exactly. I wanted to see Glenn. I wanted to see Carl. I wanted, last season I wanted to read Carl's notes. I wanted to know what Carl's notes said to Daryl and Carol and Maggie. I know he wrote them. We never got to hear. I want to see Daryl process Rick's death. I want to see it.
I completely forgot about those notes.
Exactly. I wanted to read him. I wanted Daryl to sit somewhere quiet and read his note, or even the one where he died, when Carl died. I wanted it to end with them reading their notes in his voice. I mean, I don't understand why that didn't happen. I feel like that I am not happy. Oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And everybody, when I said that Jesus was gay, nobody knew that. Now everybody was like that. Jesus is gay. I
Yeah.
hope him and Aaron hook up. I wonder if him and Aaron are hooking up. We'll find out.
I'm
What?
still holding
Maybe
out for Carol and Daryl to get together.
Daryl and Aaron.
I was hoping that Daryl and Carol would get together too.
Yeah, I'm still holding out for that.
Me
Do you
too.
remember Aaron was talking to Daryl on the bridge and talking about little Gracie, and Aaron said, "You'll see." And Norman looked at him, right? He said, "What? You make a great dad." I'm like, "Is that foreshadowing? Is that? I mean, you know?" I know Kelly, Norman Reedus and his girlfriend just had a baby this week. This week, I think. He's got a son that's about, I think he's about 17 or 18. He is beautiful, too. Beautiful. And now he's got this little baby girl. But I'm wondering if Daryl's going to, talking like that to Daryl. I'm like, is Daryl going to help you raise it? Maybe, Aaron? Wink, wink. I don't know. No judgment. I think his heart would break all over if Daryl was gay, but he is asexual. I mean, I need Daryl to be in love.
I need Daryl to get naked.
What? When Rick was taking off his mingus, there you go. When Rick was taking off that, I'm like, yes, Rick, take it off, get naked. And then I found out he was just going to pull himself off that thing, so I was a little upset, but whatever. Whatever floats your boat. I want to see Daryl and the love scene.
Anytime I put a kid in Daryl's arms, my eggs, which have not worked for years, start dropping.
My basement has the drag queen floods my basement. I am not kidding. When he was holding Judith that time and he gave her that bottle, I have never wanted to have a baby with a man more, sorry, honey, than that.
Exactly.
Because that was just sexy.
I know Iridium. He is so dirty, but and I don't think he's that good looking, but the character is so yummy.
I would give him a baby. I would give him a good bath.
I would give him a good bath.
I would brush his hair. And I'm just glad he's talking now. When they were in that hole, I made the comment that was the most Daryl talked from season 1 to 6.
Yeah.
In that hole, I'm want to hear him now. But I also said last week, and I thought it was true. Rick was trying so hard to prove Negan wrong that he ended up proving Negan right.
Yes.
Himself way too thin. He trusted people he shouldn't have trusted. Daryl said, I tried to tell you, you wouldn't listen. You didn't have faith in us.
Right.
And you saw it come over Rick's face like, no. But yeah. I mean, he was so trying to prove Negan wrong that he ended up proving him right. Negan knows the type of people he had. And as good intentions as some of the saviors had, you leave me unprotected for a year and a half, you don't give me a gun, there's a problem. There's a problem. And it festered up. And stupid me, having watched the damn thing twice, right? I did not realize, this is how stupid I am. I did not realize that when Rick was in that camp, that was the bridge camp.
Oh, I did.
Thinking, gosh, he stumbled upon this camp. Those are fairly new walkers right there. What's going on? Then I got it when I watched it the second time, and you saw that girl from the kingdom run and say, something's happening at camp, and they all took off. I'm like, duh. Okay, because it was kill 2 of those people. Remember when he had the 2 gunshots? Last week that started it. The one person that wasn't a walker though was that Mud guy. My name was Mud. He wasn't a walker. Pissed me off. I wanted him to be a walker, but the other two were. So I don't know if he's going to show back up. Carol with long hair. I'm upset about this. She looks horrible. Think that Carol with that long hair? No. She looked. I hated it. I don't like anything 6 years from now. And I'm usually not like I don't do spoilers. I do not do spoilers. Today I was watching spoilers. Fuck it. Who gives a shit? I don't care. I hate all of them. So I was watching spoilers. Then I got mad. I thought, damn it, why'd I do that? But the PT channel is a good channel to go through because he goes through it. It warns you when there's a spoiler. He always knows, like, these contracts. He knew these contracts had just been signed by Melissa McBride, Norman Reedus, and we're waiting on Michonne, and I don't know about the other ones. You know about that. And then Skybound. If y'all follow Skybound on YouTube, they will probably tomorrow have they'll do a show of just reactors reacting. It's probably about maybe 10 or 15 minutes long. It's a compilation of all the reactors, and they're usually hilarious. If y'all have not subscribed to Skybound, you can go back and watch, like, people when Carl died. You want to see grown men cry.
Yeah.
Subscribe to Skybound and go back to reactions. Like when Shiva died, don't get me started. Huge men crying. When
Carl's death didn't affect me at all.
Oh, it did me. It did me. But see, that's another thing. They did that was the 8th episode. We had to wait, what, 3 months to 9? More than that. Yeah, about 3 months. So everybody had a good long time to work to grieve that. But if the reactors are funny, they are so funny because it's people you just would not expect to be showing all this emotion.
Yeah.
The time when Shiva died, if you could go back and watch those reactions of these grown men wearing leather jackets dressed like Negan, crying.
Yeah, Shiva's death was harder on me than Carl's.
Yeah, Carl, I didn't like him as a character much.
Last night,
I hate to say it.
Last night, all I could do was keep saying, please don't make us watch this horse get Shiva. No.
Me too. Me too.
But I was mad at that horse. I'm not going to lie to you. Last week, when they said it could be two deaths, I said one of them better be that damn horse. Mad at it, but it stuck around and carried our man away. So I couldn't be mad at it no more. But I wanted to SNA out of that horse last week. You know that. But like I said, it stuck around. So there we go. I'm not mad at it no more. I don't know where the hell it went. But I don't know.
It got smart and ran.
I kept saying that fucking horse better be dead with this thing on. I was so mad. But it was, like I said, it redeemed itself and it carried our fearless leader all the way. I think it's going to be really interesting to see how. Sorry? Rick.
Yeah.
What about him?
Where is gone? He couldn't.
Mr. 681. No one's glad that Rick is gone. You know what? You know YouTube show?
I'm sorry. Y'all go back to it.
Thank you. You hear that? He's glad
that.
He won his own channel.
And you make sure it's Mr. 681. So you can get some viewers off my back. Fine. This is what I have to live with. He's also, listen, he's a Republican, I'm a Democrat. So he came in and I'm like, go sit down. He doesn't know I put stuff in their spaghetti sauce. He should be getting sleepy right now. He won't vote tomorrow. I know you are. So, yeah, I mean, we are like yin and yang here. Are you really glad Rick's gone, Mr. 681?
Well, I mean, it's sad that he's gone, but every decision he made, he screwed up.
I know. It's
I
screw up
mean, so,
again. All right. Yeah, my husband's been saying that for a while. He's been mad
I
at
would have
Rick.
followed him.
He did make a couple of bad moves. Yeah, I mean, he did. And then, what always got me with old Rick was his aim when he was mad at the AK-47, he hit the side of a barn. Like after Negan with an AK and like spraying a whole thing out one, he didn't land the bullet. The last night, June, he got that dynamite.
Yep.
And then little Judas with that gun.
Oh yeah.
And is that a Catan? They call it a Catan.
Katana.
I think AMC has, if you AMC/Katana, you can enter to win there's 3 different ones they're giving away. And they're signed by the actress that plays Michonne, which I should know her name, but it's a very hard name, so I don't know it.
Can we just talk for a second about the wonder that is Michonne's shoulders?
Right.
Oh,
That woman's shoulder game is gorgeous.
Yeah.
she's
gorgeous.
I thought about slinging a stick around because, obviously, I mean, I say a stick. But, they train them. They've been training for this since they came on the show, before they came on the show. With the weapons and preciseness. And, I mean, I think even Jesus, the guy that plays Jesus, had to learn martial arts. He didn't really know a lot, but he knows now. So I imagine her workout is obviously upper. Oh God, I think she's beautiful.
She is. Her skin is beautiful. Her shoulders are like sculpted from a Greek goddess.
They are. I always said if I'm in the zombie apocalypse, my fat ass is gonna die real quick.
Me too.
Me too.
I like dirt. I don't particularly like to be hot nor cold. I don't like bugs. I won't eat a dog. I can't climb a tree very well, so my fat ass is going to be, I mean, in the first week.
My fat ass ain't running either.
Well, I could try, but the walkers will say, look at this fat ass thing. We'll just get her later. She ain't going nowhere.
If I would have been Rick in this show, as soon as I got out of the hospital and got on that bike, my hospital gown would have got caught in the chain. I'd have fallen over and been lunch for the walkers.
Right.
I'd have been on the road once I went a block or two. Oh, fuck. Just let me die. Take me, eat me. I would have been puking down the street. So, and so I thought to myself, well, do I need to really get zombie ready? I mean, this was like a thing that my friends and I would talk about. Like brides go to boot camp before, her and the bridesmaids will go to this bridal boot camp, and they'll all be like just cut. And so I thought, let's do a zombie, boot camp where at least we can get down the street.
Yeah. I would have never got up the steps to my house if I was Rick. I'd have been I'm done.
I hit myself because that would absolutely happen. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, it never quite took off. And I think just because me and my friends are fat asses and we're like, yeah, we'll make it to the liquor store and then that's just where we'll die.
Right.
We're just like, or Sam's Club, I don't know, and just pray for shit to happen. I don't really know. But yeah, never I understand why. I mean, next week is going to be interesting, I think. Will we see Maggie again? Like I said, we got the jump. So it might be explained to us. So that's what I'm so mad at. This 6-year job. I don't get to see Maggie leave if she's leaving, and she's left. I don't get to see them grieving for Rick. I don't get to see them. Oh, that me. Ding dong. I don't. I need to see it. Like I needed to see Carl's notes. I needed to put that all to bed. And now I can't put Rick to bed. Oh, I could put Rick to bed, but I can't put the storyline to bed because it's open ended. I'm not happy. I'm not happy.
I was a bit shocked that they're jumping that far ahead and not giving us any kind of closure with the grieving, like you said. And if Maggie is leaving, is she going to be in the next 3 episodes? And then she goes, what, we don't know.
Right, because I fully expected Rick to make it this season and go at the end. I thought that is a season ender to end them all. I had no idea. Then I thought at least we're going to mid-season. And when it was a couple of episodes ago and they say Rick Brom's last 3 episodes, I'm like, what are you talking about?
Right.
No, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I mean, I need to go to counseling. I need to go to my doctor and say, look, this is wrong. I'm like, fucking Rick. I mean, I don't know where he is. I don't know where Rick is, so-and-so. I have no idea. Where the fuck Maggie? I don't know. Where's that little Herschel, little baby Herschel? He saw him twice.
Herschel, I was so glad to see Herschel in last night's episode, and it's so sad that he died right after filming that. It was just, or a couple of months later. It's just crazy.
When he stood there and said, Rick, look, and Rick looked out, and it was, I mean, for Andrew Lincoln, the actor, that is probably, I would imagine that photograph is in his house somewhere. Of them standing there.
Yeah.
Looking at that. I hope that's in his house somewhere because
that was a throwback when I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, it was so many throwbacks.
Yeah, because back in the season where they found the farm, Herschel took him to the mountain edge thing and told him to look out there, and what did he see? And they had that discussion then about God and everything, and Rick said there is no God. And so last night when they were in the barn and he tells them to look out there and all that, it's kind of almost like Herschel was saying, see, there is a God,
Right.
Yeah. I was calm after Herschel. I was calm. I think he calms. Yeah. Oh God. I'll tell you, the only thing that I liked that Sasha said was, you can't. I wrote it down. Where did I write it down? Because yes, girl, I make notes. When she said you're not going to find your family because they aren't lost, and I thought, well, that is thought provoking. And then she said, and you're not lost either, because he kept saying, I got to find my family. I got to find my family.
Right.
And then when we had the false. When Rashawn showed up, they all ran by him, and that was, one of his visions. And he was like, I found you. They had that talk where, in fact, I think he even looked back and it was all of them standing there, and they were his family.
Yeah.
Which he said. Right. And when he said, I found them right before he shot the gun. And I was like, that's what I'm saying. I was ready. That's where I wanted to end it. I was ready. I was going to come on tonight with a black veil on. I was. I'm not kidding you. I was on a black veil.
You killed me.
Like, it was
just killed me.
The veil. Well, you can't see me. And I got robbed of that hat that I could have made. I got robbed of that hat because that would have been damn funny. Did not hit my camera, and you see 7 layers of tulle.
Yeah, we didn't get warning.
Coming out from my loosen it up just enough for my cigarette smoke. I mean, it was going to be my widow moment. Screwed me out of that. Damn it. I don't get a gay relationship because it doesn't look like Daryl's gonna show his ween to anybody. I mean, I don't know. Well, I just think him and Aaron are gonna end up raising that baby. I think when we come back next week, Daryl is gonna have that little girl's hand and out there showing her I don't know about that. He probably won't be teaching her how to ride a bike. I don't know what's coming up.
She didn't have
it.
No.
Did you find
I think it's going to be Negan.
What's going to be Negan?
Didn't you say he was... Okay, wait. When we see the previews of the next 3 episodes, is Negan still in that jail, or is he talking to Judith?
He's talking to Judith, but he's still in jail. They don't have the bar. They don't have the boards around the bars. So she's sitting on the steps, and he is in jail still, talking to her out the window.
Oh.
And she said, those people I brought in, and he said, don't tell me you want to save them. So
yeah, I think it's going to be Negan's going to play a big part in Judith's life. That's what I'm thinking.
You might be right. I think you might be right because Negan is a big part of, and I'm saying in the comics because in the comic we know we can't depend on them. In the comics, Negan and Rick hook up for the Whisperers.
Right.
So it's just,
that's what's going to get Negan out of that jail. They're going to need him.
Yeah, he's going to be out of this jail. I'm going to, absolutely by the season finale. I don't know about the mid-season finale, but I think he's going to be out. There's just no reason to keep him in. The storyline has moved up. He's going to have to come out of there.
They're going to need him to protect him against the Whisperers. You wait and see.
So it's going to be an interesting rest of the season. I'm excited. I'm excited for it. It's gosh, I hope they don't disappoint me again. I'm not looking forward to these damn movies. I don't care.
I kind of do.
I know I do too.
I kind of do because maybe we'll get some, some light shed on what these helicopter people are doing. That's what these movies have to be about.
We have 2 groups coming, and that's the Whisperers and then the Commonwealth. And that's, like I said, that woman with the blonde hair and the twins and the glasses and all that. They make a reappearance. I mean, they come back. I don't think they're bad, but I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if they are or not. I don't know how far we're going to jump. With these, it's just so I don't know what's going to happen. Reagan thinks the helicopter people are bad.
Oh yes, they're definitely bad.
Does everybody think that? Because
I think they're the government.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's pretty good though.
I think they're the government, and I think that they've, like you said, it might be some kind of a test case, or that they've caused this with some kind of a virus that got loose accidentally on purpose.
Think about how the trash lady was going to make. Yeah, I mean, you're right, Ariam. See, I can't go through. If I have to see a feature-length film of Rick being abused, I'm not going to be a happy girl. If I have to wait till next year and see Rick getting the shit kicked out of him, I'm not going to be a happy little girl. So they need to fix it.
It won't bother me if it's for a good cause.
Oh, God. You have no heart. You have no heart.
Yes, I do. Herschel's death affected me greatly.
You're not upset that Carl's dead, and now, fuck it. Okay, if they want to experiment with cause, if it's for a good cause, look.
Hey, he wanted to leave. F him.
Everybody to live and be happy and love each other, but then it wouldn't be a very good show. So I don't know. I don't know. I hope everybody got their photos in to Danny and Nippy.
Yeah, 45 minutes.
I hope that everyone did. I've seen some of them. I've seen some of them, and bravo.
I haven't seen any of them.
Well, I was talking to Melissa when she did hers in her front yard. I was talking to her on the phone, and she was doing it, which is funny to me because when I do parodies, and there's parodies coming this week, people. I say it
Yes.
every week. Coming, there's one or two coming tomorrow. And then Shani Spirit Chaser is going to show up. She's back. Spirit Chaser 681. Ramona is going to be giving us some, tips in the kitchen, cleaning tips, and of course, makeup tips. And I think Santa Bear is going to entertain us with some of her stories.
Shanna Bear has a lot to live up to after what I saw today.
Oh
Santa
God.
Bear, this is what I keep saying. When I start to do a parody, when I do Shanna Bear, I will get an idea, right? And I will, if it makes me laugh, I think it's going to make y'all laugh. And I will just giggle. And then I'll be damned if I don't come on and she has, in some way, shape, or form, topped it. Like the story, the atomic bomb story. How am I ever going to top the atomic? That she is convinced her husband created an atomic bomb and blew up a nut tree.
Yeah.
With 3 simple chemicals.
Well, yeah, but now we've got, Mama Bear showing her ass.
Well, Shanna Bear does not want to make anyone sick. So I remember doing that. But there is, I've got pen to paper. We've, like I'm storyboarding it. So yeah, absolutely. Shady Spirit Chaser is absolutely coming tomorrow.
Hypochondria ate up with it.
Every time I think about it, I just crack up. So I can't wait to do it. I crack myself up. So I'm thinking, oh, that is too damn funny. But then it might not be. I don't want to get y'all excited. But Ramona is absolutely coming with some of her makeup tips and cooking and cleaning. And Shanna Bear, if I hope Mama Bear's just passed out at this point, because I cannot have her topping herself. I mean, can I top having a bathing suit, wings, and what else did she have on? Oh, her geriatric socks.
Yeah. Her compressed
And
crazy.
what? Yeah, a friggin' tutu on her head.
Oh my God.
That's hilarious. I cannot believe she did that. But Mama Bear just did it today.
Yeah.
So, I mean, not crumble that up, throw it out. That idea is gone. Thanks, Mama Bear.
Yeah, she did anything you had ready.
Yeah, it's like she's reading my diary.
She grabbed her boobs and shook them at the camera. I nearly died.
Lord. I did that today because I was doing a lot of, like I said, watching the reactors and stuff. And real quick, and then I'm just going to let everybody go because it's getting late. My phone was dead this morning. And so I took it, instead of pulling all the cords out of my son's room, I just charged it in there. Well, my husband will use my phone because his phone's off. So when he gets home from work, he'll sit in his chair and use my phone to scroll through stuff. So he will take the sound down to, silent. So I'm charging it now. I'm watching things. I got my headphones on. Obviously, I didn't hear the phone go off because it didn't go off because the sound was down. Melissa had tried to call me 10 times. 10 times. From 9 a.m. to like 9. And when I finally got her, she was so excited, telling me what happened all day. And then she was like, and we said this, and then And then Langley said this, and then she would just be dying and laughing and talking about everything that happened. And I'm like, where have I been all day? That was a lot of action packed into like a couple of hours I missed.
Yep.
So, yeah, I mean, I was like, what the hell? So when I said today I was probably going to do a drama recap of, um, Gray Garbage instead of, the Gray Garden. We have the deals of Gray Garbage. I was going to have to go back and watch all that. And I'm like, I'm not mentally prepared. I'm just almost sick. Uh, I'm having a very bad day, and I can't do it. So, Stewie, I hope you got a lot of that. Stewie is like my Fox News. He reports out of sight. So I'll go back and I'll watch too. But I will tell you this: Melissa was nice enough to send me video of which I might sue her. I don't know. I'm gonna call my lawyer tomorrow. I might just sue her. And she sent me a picture of Ramona trying to figure out the vacuum cleaner.
Oh God.
That took two of them, and they didn't know how to work it. I am not shocked.
You cannot make this stuff up.
It's a vacuum cleaner, not an atomic bomb.
Well, Jamie nailed it. If her husband was still alive, she argued with me. I mean, obviously we weren't talking face to face. She actually got on video and was saying, "I didn't know what I was talking about." I mean, you need like uranium and you need to split atoms for an atom bomb. You don't just get some shit out of your room. And you don't know what she was talking about. It was an atomic bomb. All right. All right. Okay. You're right. I'm not going to argue with you. So, yeah, I'm stupid. I was so stupid. Oh, you know, not to mention there's probably lasting radiation there, which might explain Ramona's hair loss. I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't know.
You know, sometimes I just go in the kitchen with my Ginsu knife and I split some atoms. It's what we do.
I did it in my microwave. I mean, I had some cup of soup. I split some atoms. I made a little uranium in the toaster oven, and I'm gonna go blow a tree up tomorrow.
Did you see Ramona ironing those 7 hairs that she has on her head?
Bless her heart.
God love her. I mean, God.
She was very excited to go to the doctor. And she got those hairs right and ready and put that lipstick on. No stopping Ramona that day. No, she was coming back from the damn operation. And she ended up getting like 12 of them. The doctor wanted to do everything except treat the endometriosis. Oh, we're going to give you DNC, then we're going to cartilage you, then we're going to tie your tubes, and then we're going to sew your asshole to the chin. But it's not going to help your endometriosis. But she was so excited.
She wants to make sure
that doctor is going in there and burning everything.
I think he's just wanting to make sure she doesn't procreate.
Yeah.
Because
it was just, I mean, she waited. And it'll be on the down to Christmas. Bitch, I had a baby. I was up 2 days later fixing dinner. Out after I'll have to. That's just always pretty much playing rich until noon. So I passed a 10-pound baby. I got up the next day, got a dress, came home, did what I had to do. But whatever. I love her. Ramona, we love you. We love you, Ramona. We love you, Mama Bear, if you watch. We love your crazy ass.
Love your 7 hairs.
I love your 7 hairs, Ramona. They looked very nice today. You went to the doctor. They were all growing the same way and everything at first. You came home looking rough.
You're
Don't
killing me.
We're going to have Ramona's going to show us how she does her hair, and we're going to do some pretty makeup, and then we're gonna do things. So it's going to be a fun day tomorrow. Yeah, watch out for them. So, all right. I've never been that excited. I'll tell you what, Rennie, the only time I was excited to go to the house was when I had babies in me and they were telling me when the hell they were coming out.
Right.
Like, I'm doing you. I'm gonna induce you Friday. Yes. I was damn excited to see him. But for a general checkup, no. But we look. I'm gonna go and say it. That patch of grass doesn't see a lot of traffic. That's the easy way I'll say it. So, yeah, we'll just say that. We'll just say that. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't think it's seen any traffic.
I don't think it has either. Not ever. We're the gynecologist. Yeah. So I can't be mean right now because I've had a good show and I can't be mean. Evil. I know you love the deals and you love the boardroom. And who else do you love? Evil. Stu loves the damn boardroom. He admitted
Yes, he does.
Play out in front of me. I couldn't even tell you who's still hell still over there. It's not like a board.
Sam.
A couple chairs. I was gonna. And look, I'm gonna watch. I know the porch has been on about 26 minutes, but this is the last bit of drama. I don't want to get anybody in trouble. But we all know Saturday night was the Saturday night that Pam came home and said that Jamie Kimbrough been calling her all day and blah blah blah. And she said, I talked to Savage this morning and asked her if what Jamie said was racist, and she said she thought it was. And so Pam is on this, apology campaign. She was in Rainey's chat that night. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I thought, get out. But it wasn't my chat. So then last night, we find out in a stunning reversal, which I knew it was going to be, that all of a sudden Savage and Sam ain't quite sure that was racist to say token black. But we all knew this was going to be because Jamie Kimbrough has probably got them. That was my son. He's weird. So we know, I knew that was going to be a reversal real quick because Kimbrough has got so much stuff on them. You damn sure better back her up.
Right.
Yeah, she's going to release pap smears. She's going to release. Yeah. She's got everything. So I was going to see tonight if Pam had in any way, shape, or form shifted. Because if this turns out, she even apologized to Janie.
She did.
Yeah. Janie, I don't know if you heard that.
Yes, she did.
Apology. But I think Pam right now is rallying troops because if she goes against the boardroom, they got shit on her. And I hope she doesn't think she's going to get any more numbers. You've got your core audience. You have Leslie Faye. Your warriors are Leslie Faye and I don't even know anybody. There's a couple of them. So y'all gonna have to stick with that. That's the playground kids y'all shows. I'm not, nope. I ain't falling for it. So and then what was I gonna? There was one more thing. Oh, okay. All right. This is absolutely the last bit of drama I'm gonna talk about. Byron, Stacy, unicorn farts. Ramona, what the hell?
I don't watch her.
Well, see, I don't either, but she is now on my radar. I would crack myself up. I really did not know her name. So I would always say Stacy Sparkling Unicorn. I don't know what it is. So then I started watching one of her live streams, and it was literally her smoking a cigarette, watching TV. That
Oh
was what
Lord.
every once in a while she'd look over at the stream, not even acknowledge it, and continue to watch TV. It was riveting. What is the she looked she's getting ready to drop some information here in a minute, and she's collecting herself. No! Watching and smoking cigarettes.
It was riveting.
I've never in my life watched John Byron. Because him and it's this big, Heidi versus Stacy Unicorn Farts and Young Byron and Ramona's in the middle. She's like the prize. And then I go to Mr. Byron and I'm watching him and I'm like, are we joking? Is this a bit? Because
I've never seen him.
you gotta watch.
It's riveting.
You will watching Stacy Sparkle Farts. Because he starts talking and you're like, shut the hell up. He's not handicapped. He's handy capable. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
The oars are not in the water there. I don't know if the fucking canoe is in the lake. And I'm not being mean. I'm telling you right now. That dude is weird. So then we have Heidi, who's about to die any effing minute. All right. Heidi's
For
been dying
years.
for 20 years. She's been dying. Absolutely. I mean, we are waiting right now. She had spinal taps. Her dad shot a. She had a damn rattlesnake in her trailer for 3 days, she said, and bitch went to sleep. Would you go to your fucking house? Anybody, if you had a fucking rattlesnake in your house, would you go to bed 3 nights in a row? Hell no. You
Hell no.
fucking thing. Not her. She talked about it, and then her daddy got his gun and came over, and then he shot it, and he blowed its head off in the kitchen, and she was up on the damn table and screaming. And they said, dude, did that mess up your floor? Yeah, just a little bit. Well, we've all look in a trailer. If somebody shoots through the floor, you're looking at skunks living under your trailer. There's gonna be a hole.
Oh.
Nah, it just nicked and a lot of that. I was like, bullshit. I called bullshit. So she came on and said, Byron wanted to call me and talk to me, but I don't want to date Byron. Well, you should, because y'all are the same length. So then Byron came on like showing DMs, and I don't. And Stacy is left. Stacy Unicorn shit has left YouTube 3 times this week and twice today. She did a thing this morning. I'm leaving YouTube. Then she did another thing saying my look for tonight when I go live. I'm like, bitch, go check your last video. You left. You leaving. And she had done her Sharpie eyebrows, extra large, and just had her makeup rolling. And I'm like, wait a minute, you just made a video saying you're leaving YouTube. Now you're making a get ready video for your live stream tonight, but you left. Anyway, so today Byron was out and about and he got a hot dog. And Byron likes hot dogs. He filmed himself getting a hot dog. I missed that.
Boy.
I missed it.
It was riveting, right?
Yes. Unheard of. Stacy, solidarity with Byron, tonight was eating. Yes, you heard it. Stacy was eating a hot dog in honor of Byron. I don't want to see anything cylindrical going in that girl's mouth. It was horrible. But she had, like I said, she had 12, it's like a good inch, sharpie eyebrows, arched to the nines, arched the house, as someone says. Um, Look, Melissa saw it. I am the only one that watches Byron. Even when Byron was in the middle of this lovers quadrangle, he only had 12 people watching him. And today, when I watched him get a hot dog, I got too much to deal with. So then I was watching Stacy last night again, riveting television. I was watching TV, smoking a cigarette, talking to her girlfriend off camera about something I don't know about. Eating pizza. Again, people, stop eating while you're live streaming. Ramona, you stop it. Mama Bear, stop it. Stacy Sparkle Fart, stop it. Byron, stop it. Who else? Katie. I'm going to go and say, Katie, don't eat on live stream. Nobody wants to see it. It's disgusting.
Trisha eats on
Don't do it
her
Friends eating
videos.
on streams, I'm calling you out. If you are my friend and streaming and you're eating, I'm calling your ass out. It's not going to be pretty. But I'm going to eat some spaghetti here in a minute. I don't need
Isn't Stacy Unicorn Farts lesbian?
Yes.
And she's in love with young Byron?
I don't know they're best friends. They're best friends. Oh, they're besties. Hey, Beth. She did a stream Saturday night where all she did was go. This is all she did. Hey, Byron. And she would make, oh, you can't see my face. She would just say, hey, Byron, and make a stupid face in the camera. She did it for 28 minutes. Hey, Byron. Hey, Byron. I'm serious. I had to skip. I mean, a couple minutes later, she's still doing it. Got to like 34. I think she stopped. And by then, I'm like, I gotta go. I'm not gonna have a life. But God damn it, I'm not doing that in the camera for 28 minutes. With my girlfriend, who looks like a little boy, full with a phone, the girlfriend had gotten a really horrible text. Oh, it's horrible. Oh, people that do that are just, yes, Kim Beerley, yes. Young Byron. I'm telling you right now, he's handy capable.
Is that the name of his channel, Young Byron?
Young Byron. He is not young.
So and he's not Byron?
Oh, he Byron. Oh, he Byron all day long. I mean, if they're fighting over effing Ramona, do we need to even discuss this anymore?
No.
Dollars because I'm good friends with Heidi and you can't be my brother. Shut up, Ramona. Don't ever be afraid. And she was like, today when she was on, yesterday, she is for 3 days cleaning up a 6 by 3 foot area. 3 days. 3 days she's been doing that. The first day she took all the makeup off of her table and out of the things and put it in the floor. Then she got tired. That took 2 hours. I'm so tired. So she had to sleep. Sitting up is hard. So then she came back the next day ready to tackle it. That was a 6-hour stream. I'm not kidding. And she showed the little basket she got at the Dollar General and her little organization things. And that took 6 hours. And I think about 3 things got thrown away. Maybe 2 lipsticks put in one. A box that she was going to, I don't know who that thing did it. That took 6 hours. Then she had to go lay down again. And she, when they share and Mom Bear stream when they're in the bed. I do not, anyway. Today I saw the let's finish the hoarders room. No. Then Mama Bear came in the bathing suit, and that got derailed. So, I mean, I'm invested in this. I'm invested in it. It's only like 6 by 3 feet with actual beauty room. Quote unquote. We're not talking about a bedroom. Mind you, we're not talking about a bedroom. That's a whole nother portal. We're just talking about the 6 foot by 3 foot area that is her quote unquote beauty room, which is also the dining room. Okay, I don't know. So, I mean,
Well,
this is the kind of thing that goes on when y'all don't watch. Y'all need to start watching us. Ramona owns 1,000 makeup. You're right. Already, she ordered a bottle of $52 brush cleaner that she's not going to clean any of her brushes until she gets it. And then she's going to have a video about it. How to clean your brushes. Let's do a video on how to clean your damn kitchen.
How to brush your teeth.
Damn brushes.
Yeah. I'm going
She
to
buys
buy
some-
some popcorn for that.
Yeah, get some Mr. Clean. That's only $1. Clean your floor. And don't worry about, I'm gonna what does she say? Not sterile. I'm gonna antibacterial them, whatever that means. I'm like, you're gonna antibacterial, okay. I'll watch. What the fuck? I ain't got nothing else to do. Rick ain't alive.
Neither do I.
Alright. So anyway, I want everybody to I want to thank my panel and thank everybody that showed up and listened to our nonsense for today. And please vote tomorrow. Everyone vote. Please vote. I don't care who you vote for, just do it.
Yep.
Because it's the grown-up thing to do. So if you don't vote, I don't want to hear your mouth for the next 4 years or 2 years. Don't hear it. Don't do any political videos. I'm not going to listen unless I see you with the I voted sticker on your thing. Yeah. And Jamie, thank you for coming. And Teresa, thank you for coming. And we'll do this again next week.
Thanks for having me.
Well, no, thank you for coming. Janie, thank you for coming.
Thank you for letting me come on.
We'll all meet here next week. And we'll see if we'll see how we feel. I hope we're feeling. No. I don't know. I can't even think about next week. I can't do it. I can't think about it. I'm just gonna have to roll over me like waves. Yeah, I'm serious. And thank you all for coming. And like I said, vote tomorrow. So do each other. Skybound. Absolutely subscribe to Skybound because the reaction populations are absolutely hilarious. And like I said, you can go back and watch from many seasons. They're hilarious. They are hilarious. And the PT channel, if you want some inside information on The Walking Dead, and if you don't go over there. And I will see y'all later.
And you still
Love
have
y'all.
17 minutes to get your entry for our contest.
Yeah, 17 minutes. Prove you were in the hospital. 17 minutes. There's like what is there, a prize, baby?
$25 Amazon gift card.
Yep.
$25 Amazon gift card. If your picture proving you were in the hospital, wink, wink, is the best. So get those entries in because I've seen Melissa's. It's going to be hard to beat. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to,
Influence the judge.
I'm not going to do it, but Melissa's made me spit coke. So I'm sorry. But she has that effect on me. So anyway,
She does me too.
All right. I will see y'all. I think one day this week, George Reeves. Well, I think we're going to do Reeves, Hollywood Scandals. So if y'all haven't looked that up, look it up because it's a pretty great story. And I will see y'all probably Wednesday, yeah?
Okay.
Y'all. All right. Love you guys. Thanks.
Bye,
Love
y'all.
you